It's on hard difficulty, which is one step up from normal, just for the extra XP and gold.
Okay.
It is just one step up from normal, but we should be fine because, you know, like we were on master difficulty pretty quickly on normal softcore.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it gets on pretty early on. We might need to drop it down to normal for like the first bosses.
If it gets
but...
hairy, we'll drop it. Aye.
Exactly.
Hell, just drop it to easy every time I come across that boss.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, if we leave it on hard for most of the normal enemies we fight, we'll be above the curve for the normal bosses we have to fight. So it'll kind of like give us a bit of a power boost in addition to it being normal difficulty for bosses. Because bear in mind, we can move the difficulty up or down one notch in game. So that's why if I have it on hard, we can drop it back to normal for bosses and put it back to hard afterwards and get like better loot and more XP to level up faster for being stronger than we should be for normal bosses. The whole game is designed to be played on normal difficulty from start to finish and be doable without doing everything, but you know.
Stay a while and listen.
Yes. The other thing we should probably do is when we're done with our hardcore run, is we should load up our other characters again and see if there's any other trophies that we can finish off. Like there's stuff. Yeah. Oh, I'm skipping all the cutscenes this time as well because you know, we did the story. There's a bunch of things we could do, like making sure that we get like one of every legendary item for every slot trophy, and enchanting all the things in every slot trophies and stuff like that, and giving each other gems, you know, all that kind of nonsense. It may be worth getting to town first, and then having a look over to the skills that you can get. I see you've already found your Necromancer portrait. And see what sort of survivability build you want to go for. Like, I did play through as a Necromancer, so I've got a good chunk of experience of doing it.
I thought we were looking at Corpse Explosion.
Yeah, Corpse Explosion is one of your main skills you'll get. Like, it's always good. I was going to say, the only other thing that I would recommend from the off is when you get your circle buttons, is your curses. There's the leech skill, is the one that gives us more life on hit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Prophecy sent me in search of the star that fell on this land.
You've played Necromancer twice.
The old cathedral.
Just
I
once.
will take. Once.
Leah,
I'll take the hit. We've just, you know, done 7th level Necromancer.
Yes.
Likewise, we were playing Crusader. I'd tell you what shit to pick.
Indeed. But yeah, like if you just pick all the stuff you can for survivability, I'm going to make my wizards the deadliest death I can possibly be. Because this is what wizards do.
That is pretty. That looks a lot better than Diablo 2's one.
Yes. Which you just go, Unibeam!
Open the gates. You'll find Leah at the slaughtered
Spears. Meh. I never saw you use them.
Not really, no, because you get the skeletal mages to replace the spears. And I found the mages more useful. Like, pretty much everything that you're picking as a necromancer is choosing between either having a lot of damage right now or damage over a long period of time.
I did. Came back up.
Because like Corpse Explosion does an absolute ton of damage at that instant, but it uses up the corpses and then they're done.
Yeah, whereas you could, you know, just res the corpses instead and build to your army. Yeah.
Exactly. Resing them means that you get buddies that will fight with you for like 10 to 15 seconds, and they'll do about the same amount of damage over those 12 seconds. But that can be more useful if you're fighting, you know, large crowds.
Aye, Corpse Explosion's better for the initial.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I plan on going for. I know you were mages for most of it.
They're attacking the
And towards the end, there was just no need for them to tank stuff anymore.
Indeed.
That's one of the
just brushing off the main attacks from bosses without any even slight nudge to the ball. Man, Crusader was fun.
Yes.
Simple dagger. I mean, it is better, so let's have
yeah, at this early stage, anything you find is better.
We have but one life to live.
Like, that's the other nice thing about this, you know, Unibeam, is it's ice, so it slows enemies. In addition to just doing a heck of a lot of damage at this point.
Aye.
I mean, it's going to fall off a little bit, but you know.
See, that spear was not great there as I tried to use it, and it just gets stuck in the environment immediately.
Yeah. We should try and explore each area as thoroughly as we can. Again, like we did our hardcore run on 2, speed results in death. If you take your time, explore, level up to the point where you're stronger than you should be, find good loot, that's going to be a better time than trying to rush through everything to get to the end.
Aye, I know, we're blasting through the opening bit a bit.
Yeah, like that will last for a while. There's a musty cellar over here.
Coming. Very careful, I nearly ran off on my own there for a second. My brain was like, go this way, kill more things.
You'll be fine in the first chunk of the act. I mean, like, it's taking like 5 or 6 regular attacks to kill things, so it's not too bad. It's auto-equipping armour. No, it's not, because we have damage stuff.
You've got nothing. It's because you've got nothing on it, so that's why it's doing it.
Yeah. Also, it occurs to me I could probably put some wings on this time.
Yeah, me too, actually. Or have some of the pets and shit as well. Cosmetics that didn't, you know. Let's take some Crypt Hatred. Oh, I could a few of these, to be honest.
I'll go with the wings. I won't worry with the pet, because I remember they just getting a little bit silly.
Yeah, wings of the Crypt Angel. They look right.
I can also put my Necromancer frame on, despite not being a Necromancer, so that's good.
Aye, the pets are silly. That's pointless.
Yeah. What do you get at level 3 again? Because I don't seem to see anything actually changed.
Nothing.
Oh, weird. I could have sworn it said I got like an active something. But no.
Oh, they're always going to flap. That's going to get annoying.
I mean, they are wings. You also don't have to worry about like spending money on the artisans in this run, because you've already got the trophies for them, unless you're actually going to craft things at the later point of the game.
And
since
you know
we're going to be much lower level, we're probably not going to need them.
A cave with hopes
I was going to say, because I didn't use anything other than the enchantment person a couple of times.
Yeah.
And the blacksmith created gear for me at 70 when we, hit that
they began to
the first time, and
I must tell them of this in New Tristram before it's too late.
Well, either we'll not make it that far level-wise, or we'll not make it that far length of life-wise.
Also true. But yeah, like the Enchantress is probably worth leveling up because her ability is useful at all times. But I wouldn't bother putting any money into the jeweler, for instance, because if you find any jewels, you can just socket them yourself if you have a socketed thing, because there's no point in keeping them.
Yeah.
My power grows.
Square. I have a little. I have a little thing around me, like a get away button. Blast nearby enemies and freeze them in place. Alright.
Corpse explosion. Cellar?
Yeah, cellar. Also, I pretty much used those bone spikes as my edge attack for the entire game. It's just really good being able to hit things from far away.
It is too horrible to admit the truth of it. It is the Dark Lord of Terror, Diablo himself, who plagues us.
I agree.
Like the other X abilities you can check out when you get them, but I think it's like a scythe attack and a siphon blood attack. The scythe is a close range thing, so like it's not super useful. Nothing left. This actually freezes people in place as opposed to slowing them down, so that's actually pretty handy. Got a pretty long cooldown though.
Sounds like, so far, it's the same kind of skills setup I had on my Diablo 2 one.
But yeah, I've got Frost Nova as the square button is what's called, so it's pretty much the same thing.
Old Tristram. Diablo once walked these lands.
But yeah, being able to freeze her in place and then let you explode the corpse around is pretty good. Right, back to New Tristram. Talk to the guard.
Thank you. I become more powerful.
I'll just stay here.
I'll talk to Leah. Unlocked Arcane Orb. Oh, I can have a different R2 now. I can have that. What does that do? Oh, it's a little missile. I think the Ray of Frost is probably more useful.
Yeah.
Like the Ray of Frost is good for like single targets, and you can sweep it across a crowd to freeze and slow everyone. This is more like a long range explosion, and I think you've got explosions covered for the time being, because the explosion itself it's not super damaging. It's doing like 30 damage compared to like 18 on my regular attack. Yeah, I think the Beam of Pure Cold is currently better. At least until I get what level does I need to be for my R2? 21 is the level I get the skill I'm probably going to use for the rest of the game.
What's that?
I won't tell you.
Your friends reached the
Okay.
gate in
I'll show you when we hit
I'll
level
run ahead to
21,
open
which
it
will
for
probably
them.
be like next
Here,
time we play.
let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
Did you know your father?
Because yeah, like every tick of that beam is doing like 60 damage compared to like 30 for the explosion, so it's just the explosion's just not great. Maybe the Arcane Orb will be better with some runes put into it, but you know, for now it's not super good.
It will be fine eventually. You're going to be the absolute, you know,
A hidden cellar.
tank killing
Follow
thing
me. I
soon.
think there was more to
Eventually.
your mother than you know.
Eventually. I mean, to be
I
fair,
said
like,
she was a witch.
if we're fighting against big things and I kill their ads, then you can just explode their ads, and you know, that'll work.
Yeah.
How much are your explosions doing these days?
I've
Still
not
waiting.
actually seen a number pop up yet.
Watch yourself on the ice.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Probably that.
Here's the key. I will search. Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake.
You have modded stuff for
Shadows
your
close
actually
in on
mean character,
Tristram
right?
once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they
So
fall.
someone commented, I have modded stuff for my caricatures. It's like, I assume they mean characters. Do we have to do something to get past this? Or do we have to go back to town first? I can't remember. Oh no, you go through the door. Yeah, I'm forgetting that they knocked the wall down.
Yeah.
You'll feel a lot more survivable once you start getting your skeletons, which I think is pretty soon.
Fair.
Because once you can actually, like, you know, have them, you know, block and attack enemies, you'll have less aggro on you.
I am forgetting that this is
Another
one life
unlucky
only.
villager.
Just happily standing there tanking that stuff for a minute going, wait, hold on a minute.
Nicely done.
What do I get at level 6? I get a mod for Magic Missile. Increase the damage of Magic Missile. Sure, why would I not put that on, game? That looks a little different too.
Sudden impact. Bone spikes rune. What's that? Oh yeah, Grim Scythe. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. Like, it's got a wider radius to it for hitting things that are close to you, but I just prefer to not stand next to things because you were generally tanking as a Crusader. Good thing there's no fall damage.
This must be where the star fell. Its crater is tinged with some strange
Nah, I
magic.
think the range thing would be better. Nah, I'd rather the bone spikes, to be honest, straight away. They just seem better.
Like, it's an area attack that's also ranged, so like it's just better. Okay, these grotesques are actually a bit of an issue. They don't have a big health bar. On the plus side, once they die and they spit out the 7 billion worms, that you can
In
just
the eastern kingdom of
explode 'em.
Kyrgyzstan, I heard rumors of Zakharum warriors called Crusaders. While the natives were most reticent, I was able to deduce
I
by
think
Name's
about it, I know
Latdanum,
what it says.
and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's
I don't think
army,
there's any XP
I lived
bonuses
only
for
to
finding
honor
those.
my land and my
Not
king.
that I could notice.
No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Worth checking your inventory as well in case you found any better gear from the quest rewards. Like I had a dagger that's better damage than what I was using.
Nah. Weapons still the same. Tunic's still the same. Gloves still the same. I got a sword, the adventuring short sword of winter. I got a weapon that's not better than the thing I'm holding.
Need more arcane power.
Oh, that's a shame.
The thing I'm holding has intelligence on it, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just keep that. Stats rather than numbers at this moment in time.
Please kill me. I don't want to change.
Tweet me, buddy, I'm trying.
Pull you up just for good measure as well.
It's what he would have wanted. The other good thing about the laser beam as well is it's good for breaking stuff for the speed boosts. Oh, that's special. Plagued. Mind yourself.
Yep.
Poison damage, bad.
I need arcane power.
Jesus.
Yes.
That was interesting.
Bear in mind we are quite under-equipped at the moment. There we go.
Yeah, course explosion is pretty handy.
Have fun with Jim Hunt. I think we've looked around then, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think mages are going to be a lot more fun in this one compared to 2 because we're constantly trying to conserve MP, and I felt like I had to, limit how many times I could actually use a spell and count it and figure it out. And this is just a ball that let refill. That seems to refill fairly quickly on its own. So.
Yes, your essence recharges from your basic attacks. So whenever you hit things with bone spikes, it's giving you essence for your specials.
Yeah.
Now it's also refilling pretty fast because you haven't got much at the moment. So.
I suppose.
Like as you level up, your maximum increases, so it will take longer to go from full to or from empty to full again. But you can also mean you can have more things going at once as well.
Diablo 2 had to put every single skill point into mana.
Energy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing that's really good about this is not having the skill point allocation to worry about, because it's more about the gear. So it's not as interesting in terms of actually making a build for yourself, but it does mean you're not going to be like, oh no, I don't have the energy to do this or that, or I have to have enough health to do this. It's based on the stuff you've chosen to equip, which you can then change out a lot easier.
Well, hopefully 4's the same.
I believe it is.
Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear and whispered dark and
At some point in the next 2 years, we'll probably find out.
instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop. The councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement
but it's not any
and sent us off to die.
No.
Still got Saints,
Sniper
Resi
Elite 4.
6, Sniper Elite 4, Dying Light.
and Power Wash Simulator.
Yeah, I mean, we'll play that for about a week. Probably,
I don't have enough arcane power.
I mean, I played the story mode to completion because it's actually a pretty good campaign.
Alright, okay.
Like the story in Power Wash Simulator is better written than it has any right to be.
Okay. Slaps harder than it should.
Yes.
That's what the young ones are saying now.
I'm sure it is. That's a better dagger.
That's a better spear, but we'll deal with that in a minute.
I become more powerful.
I got a Ray of Frost rune. What does that do? Reduce the channeling
Javelin
costs.
of the Angel.
Okay, so one thing I do wish this game did better, Ray of Frost costs 16 power per second to cost, right? And I just equipped a rune that says it reduces the channeling cost. It doesn't tell me what it reduces it to, or how much by. Like, I could probably do the math if I checked my inventory fast enough, because it's like, how much is my character got? Strength, dexterity, where's my stats for my actual...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No. My maximum arcane power is 100. So... like, I'm getting 10 back a second, so it's almost impossible to tell how much which one it is. Oh, the collapsed hallway. We can skip the cutscenes this time around.
Cain, I will save you!
Back to your graves!
What's up, old man?
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found. We must discuss the fall.
What's up, lads?
The sea.
Let me go
Did
talk
you
to the
town portal?
blacksmith. Well, no, you go through the door he opened, and then there's a...
Yeah,
right there.
I went through my inventory though.
Yeah.
Did you hear?
Suppose I probably should just
Blacksmith, I know.
Thank
come
you.
back and dump some shit.
Follow me.
Well, remember, we have to go and talk to the blacksmith and kill his wife in the cellar. You might want to just ban her to me.
Alright, yeah.
My friends, I'm sorry.
You are helping them. You don't need to be sorry.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Why are you standing next to the thing that's about to become a horrible monster?
Hedrick, help me.
Ow.
Did she even hurt you that badly?
Yeah, I
I
got a
couldn't
direct
have done
hit.
this. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow.
I've got a javelin of wounding or a wand of wounding.
So, what do you think we're going to do with our stuff? Money this time? For buying shit, probably?
I mean, if you think you're going to be making any crafting, then you can continue to salvage, but otherwise money's always good. I'm actually going to talk to this merchant here and see if he has it useful for sale.
But you got to promise not
Sell
to tell
junk.
anyone where you got these goods from, okay?
Yeah, I don't think the stuff he has for sale is particularly good.
No.
I can get that shield though. Yeah.
I suppose.
Shield is better than literally nothing. Also, hang on, should we not have those rings from...
Yeah, going to the stash.
In the stash, yeah. I forgot about that. I remember we used that blizzard ring for quite some time the first time.
Yeah, I had that on for most of the game, yeah. It's about level 35 or 40, I think.
With the shield I just put on it, look at my health bar. My health bar literally doubled in size because it gave me 17 vitality.
Nice.
Now I'm going to get our 16 vitality, and now my health is like a quarter of this full.
Yeah, mine just doubled.
Time to go and talk to the healer in town. Hello.
May the gods who abandoned us come.
What does that give me as well? It gives me more life per hit, chance to freeze on hit as well. Yeah, that's all pretty good. Yeah, I bought a rare shield from the store because it had like it's plus to vitality, plus to strength, which is useless, but 3 XP a kill and 3% less resource cost, so those are both relatively useful.
I've got a spear, I'm not sure if that's a 1 or 2 hand, that doesn't specify.
I think... I can't remember where it tells you. I think it's one-handed unless it specifically says it's two-handed.
I think so, yeah. Nah, screw it, next time.
Yeah. Besides, you know, because I just bought a shield, one's going to drop instantly for me here.
Nice, we're both chasing intelligence here then, aren't we?
Yes, that's another reason why it was handy to go with this pairing, is because we both use intelligence as our primary damage. So it means that anything that stops being useful for one of us could still be pretty useful for the others without having to worry about enchanting.
My power grows.
As you can see, our damage has kind of improved a good bit.
Aye.
I got a new active skill into the Frost Nova. Transform my skin to diamond, temporarily absorbing damage for a short duration.
I've got corpse
I can turn to Iceman
instead of corpse explosion. Was that any use? No.
It's good for single target damage. So like instead of being explosion that goes around you, it uses a corpse sub to fire basically a big spear at one guy. So here.
Test my skin.
So if you want to try it now, you'll see.
Oh, I don't even equip it.
Ah.
I think it's going to be corpse explosion for the duration, probably.
I mean, corpse explosion, you can't go wrong with exploding things to make a massive explosion that damages everything in every single.
It's just getting used to it. And also the hammers, I just mash the button and lets them move around, where this kind of aim corpse explosion a bit.
Yeah. It's pretty good at auto-aiming, like, you know, it explodes all corpses in a small circle around your target, but as long as there's a corpse in the vague direction you're pointing, it will explode what it can. As you can see, we're already, like just having had a small gear upgrade, we're now effortlessly murdering.
Yeah.
So we can probably... But we won't. Not yet.
No. Not yet.
Not until we get some better gear. Like when we have like either blue or yellow gear on all, or you know, rare gear on every slot, then we can stick it up a notch because we'll have the extra stats to back it up. Here, I don't know if these are any good for you. Don't know if you have any pants yet.
Yeah, they're better. What armor?
Plus XP a kill is always nice as well.
Yeah. I do have them. No, wait, I've just got picked up intelligence ones that are better.
Good. As did I. I picked up something that gave me some more intelligence, so that's why I was able to drop them.
Hadrig's apprentice is dead. I should tell him.
Oh yeah, Hadric was looking for news of his apprentice, wasn't he? Actually, I forgot that was a quest. Yeah, corpse explosion is particularly good for the big fat guys because you. Oh, what is this? That was a little battlefield that just turned into a whole bunch of corpses. Oh, that's a whole bunch more corpses. Yeah, necromancers are fun to play.
Yeah, you just kind of press square and things fall over. But your wizards, your sorcerers, what you like to call us, should put this to shame in about 25 levels, hopefully.
I mean, as I get some more useful things. Oh, I've unlocked my triangle button. What do I have? I kind of jump, and it goes bloop. When we find like an enemy, let me see if this actually like pushes things away.
Yeah, go for it.
Yo guys, what does this do? It does very little. That's not great at all. I guess it's like a I'm surrounded help button, you know, to kind of like damage everything around you, as opposed to things in front of you, but that doesn't seem great.
Decay and rot, that's the opposite of, that's the Vulcan live long and prospers, you know, older, nastier cousin.
Indeed. I like the voice line that the Lady Necromancer had for it, which was like, decay and rot.
Alright, pals!
Ah, you see, that's some skeletons now. I can't see the skeletons, but I can see the ghosts of the skeletons. So they now just literally they come out of the ground whenever you've lost any, and if you press triangle when you're looking at an enemy, they'll gang upon them.
Yeah, cool.
You should try it out next time you find a baddie.
Yeah. Go.
So they'll focus their fire on whatever you point them at, and as you get runes for them, it'll also mean that they do more damage. Like I think by default they just do like 10 or 15% more damage if you command them to attack.
Yeah. Plus you just single out one target. It's the lowest thing in the corpse explosion.
Exactly.
Aye. Barrel of laughs.
Yeah. Once you get curses as well, they'll be more fun because you can have some of the things for your curses are like your minions deal more damage to cursed enemies. So you know, it's always good.
Burning less.
I'd actually rather have the more experience per kill, thanks, this early stage. Yeah, to discharge a wave of pure energy that damages nearby enemies is like, hooray. I can also have a new thing called Shock Pulse. What does that do? Oh, I've got like an X button lightning attack now. Doesn't seem great though. Like, do you remember the old charge bolt you used to have?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, where it's like random dispersal.
Yeah, it's kind of pointless.
It might actually be really good as like a kind of shotgun style power. Before we head in there, we should explore the rest of this zone just in case there's any more goodies. Like, it could be more useful for damaging things up close if every bolt hits them. Because I'm mostly going to be using my R2 button with that anyway, so.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to be holding X and pressing square for the majority of this game.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did. And then when I got the skeleton mages holding R2 for summoning a big bundle of them. Like the bone spears are okay, but they seem very much like they're designed to deal damage to a large crowd along a straight line when you can just corpse explode them. It's like, cool, I can slightly damage a lot of things in a small area, or I can just nuke the whole lot of them. Gosh, which one should I do?
Yeah. So we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It is the only way to be sure. I feel these guys should be talking about the way being shot in. The dead who keep it. This little army of ghosts.
Indeed.
The Necromancer talks a hell of a lot more than the Crusader did.
Yeah, I think that's also the case. Oh, and whenever you pick up a health gold, it also recharges the health of your skeletons as well. I believe their health regens over time too, but like, I don't remember ever seeing a skeleton die. I'm sure it can happen, but... It's also very pretty. Oh, the other main reason to use corpse explosion as well is there's a trophy for killing I think it's 5,000 undead enemies using corpses.
Jesus.
I didn't get that trophy, I think because of the fact I was using Revive for a lot of the playthrough, so if you stick with corpse explosion for the most part, you might actually get it.
Man, if we don't get it, it could always come back to us when the game's done if we survive it and farm it out.
Yeah, because you could farm yours in hardcore and I can farm mine in normal. I think given if I'll probably be like taking out 1 or 2 targets at a time with this beam, and then you nuke the crowd. It should be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Inventory is okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And we have 6 of 60, so that's fine. Skills, wave of force. Yeah, that's it. So this is the bit where we go into the 3 different dungeons looking for the crown, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, 5% gold, I'll take that. Better armor.
Wow, 5 whole % gold. We'll be swimming in riches.
I mean, I was at the end of the last game.
Also fair.
Yeah, it's 12 more armor, so...
At this point, 12 armors, that's a pretty decent improvement.
Aye, I'm not at the stage
Challenge
of
the
the
game
game
Hero's Journey Hardcore 1.
Hey. We're not at the stage of the game yet where I can look at something that's objectively better and go, but I'd rather have this stat.
Yeah. I lost my passive skills.
Are you 10?
Yeah. You can see my level in the bottom right corner.
Oh yeah.
Admittedly, it's a little harder to see behind the Necromancer thing when it's a single digit, but it's a lot clearer when it's 2. Right, let's see what's passive skill. Decreased damage taken is always pretty good, but I'm going to do 30% more damage to things 30 yards away. Because I'm going to be generally standing back and shooting things.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm not sure of is I'm not sure how far 30 yards is.
Good point. Highlander's helmet. I'll bet you that's better in every way, and it's for a barbarian.
I was going to say, yeah, it's going to be incredibly useful for your Necromancer, isn't it?
Oh no, that is absolutely a Necromancer helmet. It's just got a weird name. Speaking of, right, so passive skill. Fueled by death. Consuming a corpse increases your movement speeds, or consuming a corpse has a chance to spawn a health globe. I mean, I'm not consuming corpses.
Your corpse explosion is consuming corpses.
Ah, so move faster or get health? Probably get health would be the more sensible thing.
I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where it's going to be handy enough for you to be able to get more health things to spawn. Also here, I apparently picked up a phylactery for a Necromancer.
Oh.
That's one of the unique things from Necromancers, is kind of an offhand thing. So instead of having a shield, you can have a phylactery, which will boost your damage output for your one-handed weapon.
Oh, that's kind of handy. You hold that you hold that instead of the weapon.
No, that must be a two-handed weapon you have then, if that's the case. Because you can definitely have a phylactery in one hand and then a weapon in your other offhand, your regular hand.
Yeah, I think the sword I had on might have been a two remember. It's a staff, that's why. Right, okay.
I think what I might do is I'm going to take off the passive skill that does 30% more damage to enemies far away. I'm just going to have on the first one, which is just take 17% less damage for the entire game. That sounds like it could be handy for being a hardcore run.
Yeah.
Got some things trying to drain my life over here.
I'm coming, sorry, it was...
That's alright, you were doing things.
I didn't know this was a thing that you could do with these guys, so okay.
A thing?
The hearts of focus and all that stuff. I didn't know that was an option.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, there's runes for everything, you know.
What have you got in your belt, by the way? I can give you a.
I got 16 armor, 11 vitality.
Hey, how about 16 armor and 6 intelligence?
Sure.
There you go.
Thanks. Remember that your intelligence, like your strength, is your primary damage stat, so like 6 intelligence means you're doing 6% more damage. Which isn't a lot with the numbers we got just now, but like when we start getting up into bigger numbers, it'll be a lot more useful.
Well, level 2.
Yes.
This looks like a crypt fit for a chancellor. The crown must be here.
What we can do is if we get this crown here, we'll go back up and finish off the rest of that floor. And we'll check out the other 2 crypts as well. Let's get the extra key. We should have killed him as close to the exit.
I think I've got anything you want unless you want...
Like, if you found any shoulders or shoes...
I've got nothing. Nah.
Yeah, same.
I've got 1 pair of shoes here. 7 armor, 4% movement speed.
Literally better than having literally nothing.
Cool. There you go.
Thank you.
I've got nothing shoulders.
Have you got any empty slots?
I'm
missing an amulet and a ring, like, as well, but you know.
Amulet, ring, and shoulders. What about legs? I've got a couple.
I got 6 intelligence, 2 life a second, and 18 armor. It's not too bad. Like, as long as you have something on it, it's fine, but, you know, just...
Aye. You've got something. I've got 2 or 3 pairs sitting here that are just shit to get jumped.
Yeah.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
He had knockback, but he actually didn't hurt me.
It did damage to me.
Now we have turn portals, but we don't have to. We'll head back up and see what the story is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an exit, but let's not take that. We'll just go back up.
Yeah, I'll catch you a second. I'm just gonna look at that belt I just got. Yeah, that'll do. behind you. 2 secs, sorry.
No worries. That charge bolt's not great. Yeah. Conjure a beam of lightning that drifts forward, electrocuting enemies. That sounds more useful.
Yeah, you want to get the hell out of there. If that's what you're against.
My power grows.
Level 11. Active skill unlocked, Spectral Blade. Let's try that out. What does Spectral Blade do? Summon mystic blades that slice through enemies. And Arcane Orb increases the speed. That. Oh, okay, I've got a melee weapon kind of attack for myself now. I mean, I could be useful if things are getting too close, but nah, like it's like 1,000 cuts in front of me.
Ah, right, okay, I was thinking of like conjuring weapons in Skyrim.
Nah, I just like that. Ah, he dropped some shoes for me. Pretty good shoes in that. Oh, apparently I got some more gear, what the heck. Yes, I'll put those on, those are better. Ooh, I got a wizard only thing. Here, this shield might be good for you, because I'm going to put on this wizard thing instead.
Hold on, I'll come back.
I can carry it for you if you want me to.
That's fine, I'm here.
I don't know if it's any better than the phylactery you've got, but...
Nah, phylactery's giving me 9 intelligence, the shield's XP per kill.
Mm-hmm. The thing I got is giving me XP per kill, intelligence, damage, and vitality, and maximum arcane powers now.
I'll stick it on. My damage output's fine. I don't need to worry about losing that 1 to 2. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Sure, what we doing? We should just town pole back after we finished off this floor of the dungeon, and then we could have taken the waypoint back. It's fine. Doesn't matter.
No, because it was to go and do the rest of that floor was the whole point here. So.
Yeah, but then when we finished off the rest of the floor, we could have just teleported out because we were done. Right, the defiled crypts. Yeah, so far I haven't found an X button attack I like for the wizards. I haven't seen
that. Stick with that Unibeam?
Yeah, that's my R2.
Oh.
Like that's the one that consumes my power. X is the one that you're supposed to use while you're, waiting to recharge, and so far they all seem a bit rubbish.
Skeletal Mage.
So
Let's go.
When you summon a skeletal mage, they only last for about 10 seconds.
Cool. But then they leave a corpse that you can explode.
That they do, which is also handy. They're a handy thing of like whenever you come across like a champion or something, you can just summon a bunch of them and they'll just deal a bunch more damage to everything involved.
I think I've just got one that follows me about all times.
Nah, they definitely expire. There's a couple of things you can get that will, like there's a couple of runes you can put on and passive skills that will extend the length of time that they last for. Hey, with an event. Hey, lady, I remember you have to search the funerary urns for the bones. Out of curiosity, when you're next to me, does it say CJ Siege or Siren over my head?
It says CJ Siege over your head. I think
it
says
it says Ultimate Reverend for you. It's like, I wonder if they're actually putting the character name on instead of the player name. Not that it makes any particular difference, but,
Oh, hello, what are you?
He's the Phantom of Anguish. And he's dead. Place the bones in the sarcophagus.
Yeah, you might like this hat.
I do like a good hat. Yes, that's a good hat. I had a unique wizard hat. Over this way. There's the event to finish off. The Matriarch's bones. And a crossbow. And the scythe, so that's for you if it's of any use.
I don't know. I mean, it is high damage, but then again. Wait, is that a one-hander?
Some sides, yeah, some sides are one-handed.
I was going to say, I don't want to get rid of the shield. So,
yeah. The two-handed scythe specifically say two-handed scythe on them. That much I remember, because that's like the unique one I had that was giving me the bonus damage for essence was a unique two-handed scythe. These guys are electrified, so mind your health on them.
I've got the health orb thing on, so they're just spitting them out galore.
Yeah. yeah, they are.
I got a very good necromancer on the shield.
Good.
Plus 36 intelligence. And 70 odd armor compared to the 8 of the other one.
The exit to the dungeon is over here to the left, so we'll check the rest of it. Oh, that's it.
Alright, clear.
And the last one's just down here.
This feels so much easier than our first run through.
I mean, to be fair, we know what we're doing, and we're also not turning the difficulty up every single possible time we can.
Oh.
Like on our first playthrough, we already had the difficulty up to the next level.
Oh.
I can clear it up if you want.
Up to you. I mean, we seem to be doing okay.
We are.
I didn't think I could get any better.
Active skill unlocked. Arcane Torrent.
I got a bloody mess. I think that's for quartz explosion.
Yeah, it makes the explosions bigger. Okay,
Death Nova, was that any good?
It's like a close range thing. Like it's all right, but it's not the best.
Aye, better off with it. I would, I'll probably try it. I will try it.
Give it a go to see, yeah. Like now, instead of having my laser beam, I can instead have like a rocket barrage. It's not terrible.
That sucks.
Like
I mean, mine, not yours.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That does sound kind of shit, to be honest, as well.
Like the rocket barrage is doing a good amount of damage to a crowd, but it doesn't slow them down. So it doesn't feel as good as the laser beam.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Yeah, I'll stick with the Ray of Frost for now. At least until we get to level 21.
I'll drop some shields that might be useful to you.
Treasure Goblin, forget it. I froze it in place. There we go. It's one of the nice things of having the Frost Nova, just being able to freeze the Treasure Goblins in place.
Yeah. Shit hats. Shit gloves. A belt you might want. Don't know if it's going to be any use to you.
I'll have a peruse.
Shit trousers.
Ooh, that's a nice source.
All junk for me. Cool.
Yeah, that belt we dropped is better than the one I have on in every single possible way, so yeah, that
Nice.
helped.
How's that? I thought that might look good.
Yeah.
It's about the same as what I've got on the now, so. Oh,
I'm at 32 of 60, but we need to return home for the next objective anyway, so we can just keep going for now.
Siphon blood. So you wasn't using that for a bit, weren't you?
No, I always stuck with the bone spikes pretty much all the time. There's a little bit more dungeon down here to the bottom right, by the way. I don't know why you're going up and left.
Apologies.
Need more arcane power.
How is Siphon Blood compared to the spikes anyway? Is it molten minions?
Can't seem to be doing anything really. You just kinda...
I need
Oh yeah, I see you got like a red beam.
Don't know if it's actually doing anything. We'll find out in next enemy we come across.
I was gonna say I can hold fire if you want to try and see what it does, but
it's all dead.
Never mind then. Back to town.
I am returning to town.
Hey Hedrick,
You
should
found
become
the
a
crown.
blacksmith and sell and repair
Let's get
things
to
for
work
us.
again. There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something
And I'm
more
afraid-
full.
I have the skeleton.
I've got some. I worked my hands to the bone to bring you these fine goods.
Repair my shits.
Yeah, so that's a good shout. Here we go.
Any either of these of use to you? Hold on. There's 3 body pieces I've dropped on the ground. Oh, you're gone. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just up. I'm just not very far away. I'm just looking at the shop to see. The shop had some handy gloves for me.
Here, check this out. Any of these of use to you?
Yeah, the vitality and health pickup was actually pretty good.
What about this?
Nah, it's a necromancer only one for one of the effects anyway. But,
sorry.
It's okay. Like the essence stuff is for that. I've got maximum arcane power on my stuff, but honestly, unless it's a really ridiculously good shield that you don't need, the sources I have are just going to be better.
Cool. Good to know.
Right, now we go back to the cathedral garden.
May have another good belt for you.
Well, I'm at the cathedral garden when you are ready to join me.
With you in just a second. Yeah, check this out. This might be useful to you. Why is it not dropping? There you go.
Pack rat deed. Yes, that is better than what I have on.
Yeah, that's why I replaced what I had on, what I just gave you with. And then immediately 2 minutes later got something better yet. So yeah, next time I get a bit
Sounds
upgrade,
like
I'll get
Diablo.
another for you. Feels better being able to share gear this time. I felt like it was always handing me shields going. It's all that dropped.
Yeah, like it is one of the nice things of playing characters that share the you know, their primary stat. Like going like Demon Hunter and Monk is another good pairing because you know they've got the dexterity stat and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, punch some shoes. They might not be any use, but if not, just...
Nah, no good.
Right, big boy, everyone attack the unburied.
Oh, another nice benefit of corpse explosion is also blows up destructible objects as well.
Furniture and shit, yeah. This is a big bang now.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
Dead end down here anyway.
My power grows.
Active skill unlocked, energy twister.
Draw some gloves, they might be useful, might not be.
Would you sell cooldowns by 20%? Isn't super useful when I don't have anything that's using a cooldown. Ah, I can have Glacial Spike now, let's have that on, yep.
Oh shit, oh.
Energy twister.
I'm gonna go back to the spiky things.
I can now do this. Oh, wait till you're at the menu.
Go for it.
Apparently I can do...
Nice!
Ooh.
I'm gonna try the bone pillars that randomly pop up.
Bone pillars are okay. They're good for doing more damage to big things than the bone spikes, because you know they have a smaller area but they hit harder. And now my regular attack is I fire glacial spikes, which I remember rightly took you an incredibly long time to get when you were playing your Ice Wizard.
Yep, that was like level 40 or some shit.
Yeah, and now it's just my regular X attack. Did you get the golem or something? Because your skeletons all appear to have died.
Yeah, no, I got the golem to try it out.
I can't see the shadow. I can see the shadow of your golem every now and again. Yeah, he's
yeah, I remember I said that before. It was just nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, the golem's okay. Like I found skeletons better just for having more things that would aggro.
Army of the Dead, was that kind of pointless as well?
Yeah, I tried it once and then turned off. Also, you need to get out of the menu because there's fire starting around you. Apparently this thing's called Firestarter Bundra Singer, so it's just putting fire underneath your feet.
Stick with the blood spikes. Under regular sudden impact. The tower just isn't good. Aye, I'll stick with the default stuff for a while.
Yeah, like feel free to experiment more with the others when you get more runes for them and stuff, but yeah, I found bone spikes to just be good because it attacks a lot faster, and it helps you get your essence back a lot faster.
If I had smite at that speed, I would have never run out of hammers at any point. That was even like the attack thing I was doing. Were you doing it? I suppose you got some effect for that as well. So it affected the skeletons on you, remember?
Yeah, Wars of Valor was a useful thing for everyone. There's a chest here and burned it. That's a big staff. That's a lot of damage. Is it actually better than that though? The game seems to think I'm doing more damage with this, so I'll try it out.
Probably not worth it. It's a strain.
Yeah.
Kill them.
Oh yeah, this bit.
Maintain your incantations.
Ave Magistros.
Your magic is weakened.
I am free! Now, back to my mission.
Howdy Templar, how are you getting on?
Who are you?
You will know. Tell me, what brought you to this infernal place?
I have unfinished business with the Skeleton King.
As do I.
Did you bump the difficulty up one more?
No. Oh yeah. And watch out for that ice stuff.
Yep.
The cultists dragged me past this glowing pit. What made it?
That's what I'm here to find.
Down this way. There are my weapons.
He's free! Do not let him rearm!
I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
Not gonna lie, I do wish we could have mercenaries like we had before. You know, have the Templar and Scoundrel with us too. But I can understand why they don't.
Well, it turns out a two-man hardcore run into a full-blown Final Fantasy fucking party.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I got some shoulders. Hey.
Must be nice, having shoulders.
In fact, here.
Black magic bars our way.
Well, hold on, I'll
But the
do
will
that.
of a Templar is...
Hey, that was actually the first set of shoulders I found, just immediately equipped.
I get two for the chest though.
You were a Templar, John Dar. How could you succumb to this coven?
The Coven is my brotherhood now, Cormac. The powers we serve... Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven. Thank you for your aid. If we find us, then on...
And of course, the second you gave me some shoulders, what's the first thing that drops from an enemy?
Shoulders.
I mean, bad shoulders, but you know.
What, the gloves I just got from that guy? See if they're any use to you? Vitality, golds, and cooldown drops. Well, I've got one's better already.
Yes, those are better than what I have on. Goblin, down right. the goblin have anything actually good for me. What's your weapon like at the moment?
16.9, one-handed south.
Have a look at the thing I just dropped for you there in case that's of any use. Doubt it, but you never know.
You know, it's more damage. Slightly better.
Dead end.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Kaboom.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Although I don't really see the need to spend effort sending them at one target most of the time. Just let them run about.
Yeah, they're pretty effective on their own. It's mostly just good for when you're fighting big guys. You know, if you get like one of the champions or the guys with the modifiers, you can like, you know, ignore the minions, kill the big thing that's going to murder us.
Yeah.
Oh, I got my circle button.
I'm about to, any second now.
I have a diamond skin. It's like a shield, I guess. Oh, I have a little health bar under my health bar. I assume that's for the shield. Let me know when you level up and then I'll have a look at the skills I got. Imagine what secondary you're saying.
That bar is full, man. There we go. That's what I've done.
What does unlock? I can change Frost Nova out for diamond skin, increases damage absorption. I'll stick with Frost Nova for now. And what does this do? Ice armor. Protect yourself with a barrier of ice that chills attackers. Only one armor can be active at a time.
Oh, okay.
So I can have ice storm that electrocutes enemies, magic weapon to increase my weapons effectiveness, a familiar who assists me in combat, or increase armor at the cost of decreasing maximum energy.
I got that decrepify thing.
Oh, you got your first curse, yeah.
No.
Decrepify, if I remember rightly, is the one that slows your enemy attack speeds.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, like it's still useful for, you know, preventing damage coming in, so.
Yeah, it reduces movement speed and damage.
As you can see, it has a pretty wide radius, and you can see a little symbol over the enemy's heads when you curse them.
Yeah.
But you could if it worked for a while.
Yeah, it would be better versus later.
Yeah, like Decrepify is fine for your first one. It's just nice to have the either Leech or Fragility are better in my opinion, which are the later two. Leech means you get more health back when you hit things, and also helps keep your minions alive because they get health back from hitting things you cursed. And Fragility is the one that just means that when they hit 10% of life, you die. That was the one I kept on for most of our softcore run, because, you know, making things die 10% health is pretty quick. Even works on bosses.
And then, of course, explosion the crap out of it.
After all, if things die sooner at a lower health threshold, then it's easier to get them to die to then have corpses to explode.
Yeah, it's like that with Arkham, where it was grab enemies that had different path of it and get Nightwing. Yeah.
Or even we would just grab the big guys.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I still do keep an eye out in case there's any Gotham Knights updates, because if they did add more content to that, I'd happily go back to it. I think we've looked around.
Yeah, we have. I think it's up here.
No.
No.
I guess oven. Well, if we go clear out of this area to the right just to be sure.
Yeah, like then go right. Yeah.
Left, because we came from the right. The blue doors are our entry point. Get some molten harvesters. I'm guessing your bone spikes have a chance to stun. So between your bone spikes having a chance to stun and me having a chance to freeze, it'd be lucky if anything hits enough for you to move.
Although I'm still a little bit in autopilot there for a second, when I was thinking about something. I just started mashing the hammer button to get out. I started, just auto instinct just kicked in for a second. I was like, hammer, 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 right, move over there.
Out.
I think I'm just holding X. I'm just using my essence for exploding corpses.
That sounds like a path to victory for me.
I mean, the Crusader's square ability was when I kept changing all the time because it was all of them were kind of shit.
None were exciting enough to use.
There was one that was just the obvious choice out of them all, but it was the first one we got. It was the first one, and the first rune for it was the best combo of all the things you could get.
Well, I've got some bad news for you for Necromancer.
Oh, first corpse explosion rune and the first spikes rune.
Yeah.
Right.
To be fair, there's an R-Spikes one that's kind of handy later. It makes enemies bleed, and the bleed gives you more health back. It's good for survivability on, say, a hardcore run. But corpse explosion, like a bigger explosion, is generally just going to be better.
You dare attack me!
For stuff like that, it's just,
yeah.
Good of the essence regen a bit.
It doesn't regen at all. You have to use X attack to get it back.
How does that feel?
I got to try and make it feel a bit different to like the wizards, because the wizards, you know, it's like sorcerers. Her mana is regening the whole time.
Yeah.
Just gives them a slight difference, but enough to make them feel different to play. You know.
Identified belt.
Nice. Also, we've found 3 different areas now that are all exactly identical.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at the map, all of those are exactly the same. And none of them have the objective.
Where the hell are we going? There's nothing left.
Down and left.
Ah, tiny.
Tiny. Gonna have a quick look through my armor. Yeah, that's better. Actually, I need to dump stuff, so I'm at 30 at 60.
15. So, guess what? This is a dead end. Oh wait, never mind. I see about more.
Yeah. Just our bad luck that we skipped that tiny section. I kind of wish there was a hotkey for like teleporting to your partner, as opposed to going back to town.
Very useful.
Go back to town and go to the banner and teleport to them that way. Oh look, there's the thing we want.
If my old masters could see me now.
Let's do a quick gear check.
Might as well go through here because there's a checkpoint you can use to go back. A waypoint.
Oh, that was a beautiful piece of equipment. I'll head back to gear dropping.
Maintenance.
You might want the belt I just took off, which I will drop. Yeah.
Sure. I don't think I have anything that's going to be of any use to you. Apart from, I think you already gave me these gloves that had the reduced cooldowns, reduced roach cost. Yeah, you gave me those. Belt focus. Slightly more intelligence, but I'd rather have the thing I have from work via kill, so no.
Fair.
Got the merchant stuff.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
Does he have anything I might be interested in? I don't think so. It's a pretty good hat. You know what? Yeah, I'll give you money for that hat. Yeah, that's a good wizard hat for me. Ooh, there's a good rare bracers as well there.
Dire bindings, yeah. I'm just looking at them thinking, I'm going to take them.
And some better pants too. I'm glad I'm selling all my gear because the stuff that this guy actually has for sale is actually alright. I just got 3 bits of new gear off him.
We both tried to buy the bracers at the same time, I think.
He only has one of them for sale, yeah.
Yeah. He needed more than I do, but it's window it.
I'm not even going to try and argue. Yes, yeah, the stuff I had on was shit.
Ooh, plus 23 intelligence shoes to me. Less armor, but you know. Nah. Plus 9 movements? Yeah, purchased.
Apparently my stash had a thing called Guardian's Facade in it, which unlocked a bunch of transmogs for me.
Yeah, I had that as well. I think it's just part of the... I had it in my first playthrough too.
Oh, cool. Well, they're all too expensive to try and transmogrify anyway, so that's fine. I need to remember to refresh my armor every now and again. Right.
Sorry, I'm forever going to, for the next while, I'm going to be pretty fast. I've got a plus 9% speed boost. Vitality, intelligence covers.
That sounds
so
pretty
that
handy.
Bonus you get from doing stuff, I've just always got. Right?
Yeah.
Lyric sword.
You dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb?
Oh, we dare.
Rune for the skeletons. Reads a contaminated maze channels an aura of decay. I give you a go. Let's try out the rune for the reinforcer. The cost to command your skeletons makes them cheaper. That's always good, isn't it?
You can never have things be too cheap. But yeah, the skeletal mages, when you summon them, when you have a target now, they spawn at them and kind of like poison them. I didn't find it that useful because it's good for like doing crowd control stuff, but you already have A, corpse explosion for that, and B, they don't move. So like if you're fighting something that is staying stationary, that's fine. But if you're fighting anything that's mobile, then it's just going to walk away from the mage and be like, yeah.
First run though, so I might as well use it to get the next one.
Isn't the first run that you get for the mages they leave a corpse behind?
Oh yeah. I think I'd rather than just appear and just start, slinging spells.
Defeat the Skeleton King. Now, before we go in here, though, did you unlock your R1 ability?
You will never defeat me!
I don't think so. That's 16, isn't it?
I think so.
I'll check. Hold on when it is. It is 19. How? What is it?
Yeah. There's a trophy for using it on the Skeleton King. It's okay, because you can get it in adventure mode. Like, if we successfully complete the game with these characters, you can go back to adventure mode and fight them again, and then you can do it then.
What's there a cow level in this one?
No.
Cow area?
There is very specifically a level called Not the Cow level. There's a thing you can get in adventure mode once you beat the game, which I forgot we could actually do with the software characters, called Kanai's Cube, that you can put things into to unlock it. Like the whole idea of Kanai's Cube is it's designed for the end game stuff of like in adventure mode, because you can take effects like unique abilities off of legendary things and put them onto other items. But in case massive amounts of resources and stuff, that's just what it is.
Yeah, that's just too much for me getting about.
Yeah. And it's all completely unnecessary unless you want to do like, Torment 16 stuff on this. It's fine. Now just remember to keep an eye on your health if it hits you.
I need arcane power.
Teleport into the skeleton, the pile of boxes, I can blow up. It's a good show.
Rip him.
Resquieta in Banshee.
Indeed. Time to go and...
How is Mirage, by the way? I think you saw your last stream part.
It's the worst Assassin's Creed game I've played since Liberation.
It was you that I should...
It's just really bad all round. Like, none of it works. Parkour is annoying and frustrating because...
Todd Howard.
Yeah, only. I found myself getting frequently mad because my guy just would not go where I wanted him to. Combat is just really bad because they've kind of got a weird combat system that's in between Valhalla and like the original games, where enemies have got a like you can either be attacks you can parry or attacks you have to dodge, but it kind of feels like those are the only ways you can interact with enemies because you just walk your normal attacks all the time.
Oh.
So it's like sitting there waiting is like, are you going to do one of these attacks? Now I can parry it, now I can hit you. You can do that attack, now I can dodge, now I can hit you. It's like, okay. It's just, it felt very passive.
Well, I take it you got Leothic's crown there, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure it's a guaranteed unique drop, yeah.
Right, cool. Just making sure before I sell my old headpiece.
Yeah. Yeah, it's better than the hat I just spent money on. It's not any good. I also got a shield I'm not going to use because I've got a two-handed weapon on, so I've dropped that in case that's of any good to you. And they're not very good shoes. I've got a barbarian belt as well. Hooray! Actually, down by Haedrick is the stuff I dropped right in case of any use.
Shall become one. Never again will the four be whole.
Nah, I got a ridiculous shield there from that, so no, that's
good.
Alright, I'm just gonna sell that immediately, sorry.
Do.
Go. Ready when you're.
Banner to me, so.
I will enjoy this.
An elite and champions at the same time. Interesting.
I didn't think I could get any better.
I think for a brief moment there, Diablo 3 decided we don't get to live anymore.
For a
The way
brief
Resi
moment,
6
yeah.
did. Really, Resi 5 did that time in a hardcore run.
Yeah, I was just like, nah. You've got as far as you can.
Aye, not today, son. Not today.
What did I unlock? I unlocked the new passive skill. Oh, I can get a glass cannon. I do 15% more damage to all sources, but I also take 10% more damage.
Turn that shit on.
Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't really because it's a hardcore run, but, you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, slow time. Let's see how that works. Yeah, next time we see a baddie, let them be for a second, and I'm going to try slowing them.
Right here, right now.
What's up, lads? Get slowed. Doesn't seem very effective. It's a little bubble, which is nice. What does it actually do? Slow enemies around me while I move unhindered. Yeah, it's not really that great. Not compared to, you know, the ability to just freeze everything.
Corpse eating, I remember you did that. For a short period of time using Devour.
Oh, Devour is good, just it gives you health back, like it's, you know, it's not bad. I'm just going to walk along the left hand side and see what I can find.
Aye, but it's not an exploded spot.
Indeed. Ooh, Scholar's Breath. What is this? Oh, it's a good staff. Nice. Yeah, it's hop in the cave. Scavenger's Den. What time are you on for tonight?
Usual.
Just after 9, so.
About a half hour probably.
Okay. We should be able to get to the checkpoint on the at the other side of the spider cave thing. I can't remember how far we got in our first run, or our first, you know, session when we played the first time.
What?
I don't think we,
the crown.
Yeah, I don't think we got to the Skeleton King itself.
No.
So it turns out skipping cutscenes and conversations does make the game go a bit faster.
Much.
The gear. Yeah, that's pretty good. Here, see if it's any good for you.
Nah, we'll go on spare.
Cool.
In fact, that's the one I gave you, is it not?
Possibly. But hey, you know, I'm just making sure that it might be better for you, so, you know. I mean, if only we had the blockchain and NFTs to be able to keep track of these things for us. Hungering Titan. Nope. Oh, I've already found level 2. Good stuff, us.
I am so good. I astound myself.
done?
Not quite. There's a couple of burrowers that.
That gave me a couple of things. Looks like they were good.
Yeah, I got some legendary stuff or some yellow stuff out of that as well.
Yeah.
Before we go back, I'm gonna quickly look at the gear, just to make sure we don't get attacked while looking at us. I got a sword that might be good for you, but I don't know.
Maybe.
Have a look at that. And I've got a better belt, so see if that's any good.
Yeah, the sword's decent.
There's a ring in case you haven't gotten a good one yet.
I have not got a single ring yet.
Well, there's your whole tiny bit of health from health globes, but hey, that's something, right?
Oh man, I'm gonna lose my movement speed. Worth it though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that sword's pretty decent. Got a scythe that's, you know, not quite as good as it, but... oh. What have you got for pauldrons, Enten?
Yeah, I've got the gear, life, vitality, experience per kill, cooldown, and area damage. They're pretty good.
I've got its vitality, life, and high potion crit damage, or I've got vitality and experience per kill. No, I don't think they're worth it to you.
Probably not. It's all good.
Cool, yeah, I'm done.
Just gonna stick to the left-hand wall as much as I can for the moment.
Always the best card. Ow! That hurt!
Those guys hit really hard, yeah. You don't want to get hit by that charging round. How much health did it take off you?
It didn't give me numbers, but about maybe a fifth to the bar.
That's a significant improvement to when it happened to me then, because when we were playing on the run like difficulty 4 by this point, it took away like 2/3 of my health bar when I was playing the Necromancer. Yeah.
Yeah, we're mopping through these pretty easily.
Can give me a moment. Oh, I can't change difficulty because we're in combat? I maybe have to be in town to change difficulty on hardcore?
Maybe. Or you just can't in hardcore.
Yeah, that would make sense. It doesn't let you change it while you're in the session. You have to go back to the main lobby. That would also stop you from doing something like, say, playing on a harder difficulty, getting to the boss door and then putting it down.
Yeah.
Man, that's simmering right there. So I talked to the Last of Us guys on Tuesday as well. Since you're not going to be on next Tuesday, we're going to do a Lego 2K drive session during our normal
Yeah,
Diablo
you said
day.
you were going to try it. Well, hopefully it's not as bad as it looks.
I mean, it looks okay.
Played one racing game and played one.
To be fair, there's a slight difference between like level 2K Drive and Gran Turismo. They're aiming for slightly different things.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like level 2K Drive is supposed to be like a kind of an open world racer thing, like a Forza Horizon, you know.
Nah, or Drive.
Oh yeah, there's this little event here. Drive Club is
I'm
okay.
not quite sure what all the fuss is about. Few farmers turn up dead, and everyone goes running for the hills. I've lived off these lands for 20 years, and I have not seen any bloodthirsty monsters running about. No reason I should leave a perfectly good harvest.
Those are kind of plague carrier style baddies that spawn enemies were my favourite when I was playing the Necromancer. It's like, yeah, feel free to create corpses at your feet, lads. It's going to work out really well for you. I love that I can freeze those guys out of their charge before it hits me.
Nah, that's pretty bloody handy.
That'll be the exit. Should we
I
continue
hope
exploring this area?
Sure.
Ooh, an unidentified item.
My studies indicate that
I
a
got a
high-level cleric
two-handed
of the
sword.
Zakarum named Akan began to sense the corruption that was eating away at the heart of his faith. He knew this corruption would eventually destroy his beloved church, and that he must take action. After much prayer, Akan hit upon the
This is
idea
way
of
hander.
an order of crusaders.
More damage, intelligence, vitality, life per kill, and experience per kill, and area damage. Yeah, that's an upgrade to what I have there, thanks. Do you want to have a look at this staff and see if it's any good for you?
I don't know, I just put on a sword that's 30 damage and unique.
Then, no, that's not.
You dropped it and gave it to me for some...
Yeah, it was a sword I picked up because it wasn't as good as the staff I was using, see. So that makes me think the staff might be better than the sword you currently got, because...
Ah, right, okay.
Here, have a look at it anyway. A second. Just in case. Was it that one or that one? That one.
I mean, that's...
Thing is, with it being two-handed, you lose a shield, is the thing.
Yeah, it's alright, I'm not exactly getting hit, so I'll give it a go.
Yeah. I don't think my character is supposed to have a sword like this. Look at the way she's carrying it. It's like, oh, it's so heavy. Alright, we're kind of been that way.
Yeah, I have been that way. Cool. Back up then.
What was the other skill I just got there? Oh, I got storm armor. Do you think it'd be better to have a barrier of ice that chills attackers, or a magical storm that electrocutes enemies?
Probably the chill for, safety.
Probably, yeah. Makes me wonder if the electrical one does more damage then, because it doesn't have the extra element.
Right, leech. First the target. Let's try that.
Oh yeah, leech is the one that gets your health back on hit, which is pretty handy. I found the Forlorn Farm over here. That's another one of those little events.
Coming.
What could have killed this beast?
About 3,000 damage for the first explosion.
Those
Which is a small number at this point in the game. Overall,
hours.
at this point in the game,
I'm
that's
sure she'd
decent.
love to meet you, and thank you for your help.
I know we're hitting millions, literally, in the last time we were
Yes.
playing this, but...
My love,
it's
this
falling
is the
into
woman
the
who
other
saved
side
our
down
farm.
This is your wife? She appears unwell.
She has been ill of late, but my love will see her through.
Well, I'm certain her illness will not worsen.
Oh, she's nodded off.
Ah dear. That sounded like a unique thing you found there.
It was, yeah. Homing pads, 55 armor, 33 intelligence, 12% gold, but your 5% reduction cost in skills and cooldowns. But check this out. Town Portal is no longer interrupted by taking damage while casting Town Portal.
Oh.
You get a protective bubble that reduces enemy damage taken by 53%.
That's pretty handy.
So, yeah, like,
yeah.
wee bubble. So, that might be worth just adding on forever. Is that a survival, the last ditch survival attempt?
Yeah, oh no, Siege died, I should get out of here. Oh, there's another dungeon over here.
Cool. I don't think it's a unique item, so it won't jump when I jump it, so...
That's a familiar glow. The piece of the sword I'm looking for must be in this cave.
Keep a hold of that.
Ah yes, this is the cave that has the goal. The Khazra Den.
Kill her! We must hurry with the ritual. Magda will be here soon.
This sword piece glows with the stranger's magic.
Ooh, unique belt.
Who are you to take what is mine?
Possessions,
Regardless,
nine
very
tenths of the
well.
law, buddy.
Let the games begin.
Oh no, don't summon more people in on top of the dead bodies of their friends.
Well fought, but you will never possess the next piece. It has fallen where only the ancients may tread.
I need a wee second for gear. Hold on.
Sure. Before you do that though, you should come and get this chest down here.
Yeah. Might have some body pieces for you because I've seem to have picked up. Well, that chest for me literally contained gold. That was it.
Sure.
I seem to have picked up something fairly decent. So you might.
There's an arch chest up here as well.
Ah, right. Drop that. There's two things that could be of interest to you.
Let's have a peek. But they're all green,
ring.
so that's a good start, yeah.
I got a unique ring there as well, or a yellow ring, sorry.
Nice. Ooh, that is a pretty good set of armor.
I just got something better, so enjoy.
XP per kill is pretty handy.
This belt as well, perhaps.
I just got a unique belt, so I'm going to say I doubt it.
Alright, okay.
But I'll have a look at it anyway. That belt is pretty much the same as the one I have on, honestly. Let's have a look at the unidentified one. There you go. Oh yes, that's nice. Do you remember you found a belt ages ago when you're Crusader that you got armor when you pick up gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that one. So
Nice.
on gold pickup, gain armor for 5 seconds equal to the amount picked up. And it has more gold drop from monsters, more intelligence 5 per second, which is good.
Yeah, handy stuff. Could be combo. Right, back out into the wilderness.
Yes. If we continue exploring the wilderness for now, then we can town portal back to give Kane the fragment, and he's going to send us up the road to the north east anyway, so we might as well just finish exploring this little area first.
The hellborns are getting a bit ridiculous, they're just everywhere at all times. I don't feel like we're using them at all, are we?
We're not really needing them at the moment, no. Like, is there something you'd rather have instead?
Increase armor, or stuff in a bone prison,
Really?
or...
The bone prison one's actually alright, because it gives you another possibility for control to slow down enemies. Only thing is it doesn't work on bosses, so, like...
Yeah, I suppose.
It is useful for elites, because it does affect elites and champions.
Sensible thing to do is leave the hill.
Yeah. I mean, like, because I haven't needed it now doesn't mean we're not going to need it later. Like, besides, you might find other useful passive skills you'd rather have than that later anyway.
Yeah. I'm going for a big bang.
Yeah.
Nothing but big bang. Then again, I should probably focus on a wad that can be risen, so it would make more sense.
I think we're going to get by just
cannon.
fine either way. Like, I'm going to be the glass cannon, I'm going to have the single target DPS that I can once I hit level 21. But yeah, like, we'll be grand. Like, it's not as... This game is not as hard as Diablo 2 is because of the fact that you haven't got the stuff like the, you know, the skill building and stuff like that. Like, it's a very different game. It's more just about making sure you don't just, you know, get murdered by big things or exploding guys and stuff like that. The various gotchas that you discovered by playing it for the first time. Like arcane enchanted people in their stupid laser beams.
Yeah, which have no right dealing that much damage.
No, they don't. Kind of explore this area as best we can now, I think. Hi, Win. You're a good kid. Yes, you are. The Secluded Grove. This is a new event. I don't think we got this one before.
No, we did
Cursed
not.
chest. You know, usual story.
I am stronger still. Need more arcane power.
Wow, this is laser beam. I think we got there a little bit. We might have just about enough kills. $170 enemies before the timer expired.
Double kill.
Absolutely nothing of any use.
Potentially something of yours. The scythe. Nope. Shite. And shite.
Fire skill damage could actually be pretty handy for later, but for now it's not.
Here's
so
some
good.
armour that could be useful to you. It's not really any stats on it, it's just anything that good, apart from vitality, but it's just, you know, better armour.
Nah, it's no good compared to the thing I have. Thanks for trying, man.
What about your wrists? What about that?
Oh yeah, I can improve my Ray of Frost now. Nice.
Death Nova, what do you look like? Let's see. Meh. Two scythes, what do you look like? Double in there.
Yeah, it's the scythe stuff is just not that impressive. I can't remember if we can do the old mill stuff yet, because I don't think... Yeah, the trigger's not here because we have to have Leah with us.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to town portal at the old mill, because we're going to come back here after we go back and talk to King.
Yeah. We have a legendary sword that's interesting.
Not the Uncle Deckard.
Very
I am stronger still. Magda.
That makes sense. The Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers.
Level 19.
Legend holds that they waged a terrible battle near the temple, and that their ghosts still war with one another.
Well, I keep moving so you can come back and, you know, portal
No,
on
I
me,
can
or-
town portal exactly where I need to go.
Cool. Finally, my R1 ability, so bone armor. How is the skeletal archers you preferred them, yeah?
I use skeletal archers for most of the game, yeah. They're like the skeletal mages, except that they attack faster the longer they're alive, so they deal more damage over time to bigger things, which, you know, is how I use my mages.
These fields used to be so beautiful.
Because generally speaking, if it was small things, corpse explosion and regular attacks did the job.
Please help. They're going to kill my friend.
But if it was a big thing, then skeleton mages deal more damage the longer they're alive. Made it way quicker to...
your friend?
She's just a farmer's daughter, Sasha, but she has a relic that the thieves are after.
Yes.
Losing my patience, wench.
My sweet love will save me. Release the girl.
You actually...
Don't worry about me.
So my Ray of Frost now takes more energy, because it slows down enemies more and has a chance to freeze enemies. So it's... I can't use it as often, but it does more damage.
I've put the frenzy thing on the skeleton, so I actually command them to do something in case of attack speed and all that crap.
Yeah.
I feel like the starting stuff for Necromancer's
like
pretty much probably going to be the entire game.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I used. I used Skeleton Archer, I used the Bone Spikes. I did put on the bleeding thing once I unlocked that for the Bone Spikes.
Seem like you could use a helping hand.
I used Revive for a good while because I wanted to see how it was. It was pretty handy, but Corpse Explosion is good too.
Yeah.
There you are.
Because it's hardcore, I might go down the Revive route.
Betrothed? Do I look like the marrying kind to you? By the way, my name is
small
Lyndon.
army get in the way of just getting hurt.
Exactly.
Lies there. What the tomes say of Alaric and this temple is not.
Oh yeah, the two
I will raise the bridge, seek 2 tombs in the woods beyond. The warrior's rest and the crypt of the ancients.
Not gonna lie, it's personally satisfying for me to know that I've killed like 3 things and then you nuke the rest of the crowd with the dead bodies.
Yeah.
It feels like teamwork.
That's how we were doing the Crusader at first.
Yeah.
Then it just became a fucking free-for-all.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll happen soon as well.
I was gonna say, like, once you got your hammers, like, you were able to just murder everything anyway, so...
No. Ooh, a unique.
I found an amulet there. 42 vitality. That's not terrible.
Speed of Gyro, 40 intelligence. Your thorns increase 13%. Legendary spear. You know what? You might want this. I don't.
I miss Chaldean.
Necromancer only, I'm afraid. The weapon isn't, but the thorns thing is, and it's not as good as the two-handed sword I currently have.
I could give you a one-handed sword that might be better then. Hold on, here. What about that?
No, I've got a unique sword already. Like it's.
Aye, that's our unique sword. 13 to 16. It's 41.8 damage. 13 to 16 poison. 3 damage. 52% intelligence.
Let me have a look at it.
Yeah. See if that's any better. It's more damage than the one I've got equipped, but at least the one I've got equipped is currently Necromancer only. That is better.
Yeah.
But if you can use it, then I'll just use the Necro
Yeah,
one.
that sword's actually pretty good because I can put that on and I can put on these masterful smoke spears.
Aye, give that a go, and then the Necromancer one only is used by me.
Yeah, I did the math, and the two-handed Zweihander I have is still better. But that's okay. There's one MacGuffin.
Yeah, more gear for you, potentially.
Plus the physical skill damage and intelligence. Yeah, that's pretty good. Put them on for now.
Alaric says that our people can survive the coming battle, but I saw the truth in his eyes. Why did he order me to guard the beacon of honor? Those shambling things are slaughtering my people.
I've spent years exploring places like this with Uncle Deckard. This brings back memories.
You know, maybe I'll hit level 21 before the end of this session.
Yeah, your XP boost has had a hell of an impact. I'm only halfway through 19.
Oh yeah, I'm halfway to 19 as well, but like it's just the fact that we're close to 20. I think close to 21 as well. Also, I have a new R1 ability, but it's like it's on a delay. I don't really know how that would possibly be useful to me. It's like, yeah, I can press it and then walk towards enemies and wait several seconds for a small explosion, or I can just,
yeah,
you know.
I had that as the Crusader. That was what my square ability I kept changing.
Yeah.
That was the best of them all, but it was still shit.
Yeah.
When this is over, I could open
The horse
my
was
own
exciting
little inn
prospect to
somewhere.
pair with the hammers, but after all, you still need it. Just pump out as many hammers as you possibly can and stand there.
Yes. That's why the body mess skill was the best one that I experienced, because of that, you know.
He was so sure
Level
such
20
whatever
hardcore.
traps the ancients had laid for tomb robbers. But the dead bodies of my friends testify to the folly of our arrogance. I will be dead soon as well. Our greed was our downfall.
Challenge, magic, might be a magical hardcore.
Beacon of lights.
I've got some stuff to look at now. I unlocked my second passive skill slots. When I cast a signature spell, gain 5 arcane power. Oh, okay, so I can, my X button now gives me more mana regen. That's useful.
I can command the Risen Dead or Swift Tower to increase the attack speed of just my X attack. I mean, yeah, I mean, why would I not have that? Attack 15% faster. Yes, please and thank you. Right, back to the beacon. Please, the beacon's on the pedestal, so we've got to attract for that, don't we?
Yeah, but there's a waypoint just up to our north as well. We can just quickly activate. I don't know if we can activate waypoint back there, but it's already active. That's fine. Yeah, I think we're just going back to this wood is quicker, I think. Oh, there's a monument here. A Nephilim monument. It's a little mini event.
We're cut off. They'll be upon us at any moment. Stand firm, brothers, and they will sing of our valor through the ages.
Okay.
Sorry,
the
lads.
enemy is here for glory.
Skewer the Nephilim curse!
never find rest until they let
Health
go of the
orbs
past.
for all.
I studied
There's
these
a
battles
few
in
health
King's
orbs,
books,
yeah.
but seeing them is much worse.
Yeah, I've got them all for them.
2 seconds.
Sorry.
It's
Scroll
okay.
just come with it. I just immediately looked at him and went, you might want that.
Once we get to the exit and to the objective, we should town total. I've got like an almost full inventory.
Yeah, I'm at 44. Want to go now and do it while we're moving on this? Probably
Yeah,
alright, I think.
I'll banner to you. You'll be fine.
I'll only just no, I won't continue until you're back.
I mean, you probably could. You'll be fine.
Let's place a pedestal then.
Plus, remember, you're just opening the door before you go through it. So.
True.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
Yada yada yada. Stop talking. Yeah, absolutely no bother. I'm in the temple and it's
Yeah. You might want to turn portal back yourself now and I'll happy to kill this guy. I'll just say repair your gear.
Rise and do battle.
I need arcane
you know the
power.
regular shop could just repair your stuff as well.
I didn't actually.
There's a repair tab on that. You don't need the blacksmith.
I honestly didn't know.
Your strength, you may enter our most sacred place.
The noble and no matter. Your mother will soon share your fate, little one. The shard is mine.
Fill this temple with their blood!
What did she mean my mother will share my fate? Could my mother be alive after all these years?
She wants to torment you. Don't listen to her.
This fight was too easy. She's toying with us.
The world stone has been changed. Our
Level
children are
21.
born weak and suffer short lives. The demon
Now it's time for my new
promised to
R2
restore
ability.
their power, but instead turned them into misshapen creatures and sent them to war against us. We may die, but not before she is sent back to the burning hells.
So, I now have on triangle Hydras.
Nah. Nice.
And I now have on R2 Disintegrate, which is a fire version of the spell that pierces through enemies.
Nice.
So I can now, like, instead of just like freezing one person, I burn everyone.
Welcome.
You need to
Welcome
turn
to the
portal
damage
back
dealing
because it's time
portal.
for, you know, the,
We were only a step.
remember.
Must be.
I have to go back to the ferryman to go to Wortham.
I have some new items that I'm certain you will love. I was thinking. Don't hurt yourself.
Alright,
I
mate.
need to take the ferry.
I will take you, but
Let's go to Wortham.
they're destroying the town. Get out while you can. Death to those who...
I would have stabbed you.
I missed Disintegrate. I feel free to banner to him if you need to.
Willingly to their death. Magda is near.
And then just look at this. It literally disintegrates them. They just dissolve. The question I was about to ask is, does it still leave a corpse for them?
It does indeed.
That works for me then. Because if it didn't leave a corpse for them, I would consider not using it. Given, you know, it would give you the ability to say, no disintegrations.
We must get to them.
Don't run off! You'll get yourself killed!
But yeah, like, just look at this. It goes melt.
You cannot keep the sword from me.
This
You
is
melt,
bad.
I'll blow them. That sounded terrible. I will replace that at some point.
Nope, that's going on the internet.
There's something coming.
Let's face it, it's like the closest to the worst thing on the internet of me ever. So.
Also true. Save recent gameplay.
We owe you our lives.
I seek a sword.
We come.
I'm going back to Tristram to check on Uncle Deckard.
Good luck with that.
Fine. You can, for those of you who are curious what the worst thing on the internet is, $5.91 for subscription free, only ham. Just me,
While you were on your
eating various hams from across the world.
Known. I must get back to Kane's house.
I have 4 subscribers.
Back to Kane's house.
I'm not serious.
Only hams.
Yeah. Hello.
That's a pretty good set of shoulders.
It's probably a good spot to call it.
We should go and do the cutscene first, because it's pretty
Yeah, do the cutscene, obviously, yeah, but yeah.
But is that set of pauldrons any good for you?
Pile of shit.
Cool.
Have them back.
Kane's house.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe skip the cutscene.
Yeah.
It won't save her from me.
This is indeed a good spot to call it, because then we'll be back to Wortham's checkpoints, and we'll be going to the Cavern of Arany. Remember the Spider Cavern?
Yeah. Although I don't know, it also won't be when we'll get to it. It'll be probably about a week before we get to try this again.
It shall indeed, and that'll be fine.
Have some ghosts.
Thanks. I wonder if I have a limit in Hydras. I can only have one Hydra at a time.
Nah, I'm sure there'll be a way to do that bit later in the end.
I was going to say, I'll just go look at the rune. I can't look at the runes yet because I haven't unlocked the first one, but yeah, I imagine it will be pretty useful.
Yeah, all good, right. Well, surprisingly, we are quite alive and well.
Oh, I could also have Palpatine hands now as well.
Welcome. Yeah, progress. Aye, let's go back to it. I'll just stick with the exact same setup until we fall over.
Yes. Ooh, Astral Presence will be handy.
Increase maximum essence by 40. I'll probably do that as my level 30 skill. Yeah. Right.
GG.
My allies
Until
the enemies I face will be
next
weaker
time, probably Thursday next week.
Probably. I'll be sure to let you know if Fuego 2 key drive is great.
I'm sure it would be.
Fair.
Nah, right, okay. Enjoy and I'll speak to you later.
Indeed. Later, bud.
Hey. Good evening.